Welcome to this episode of Technology Times, insider tips for your business with certified technology specialist Jeannie DeWitt.
You know, technology is advancing faster and faster. And the faster it advances, the more devices we're going through. And the more devices we go through, the more e-waste that we create. You know, any electronic device, it doesn't matter if it's a computer or a printer or a monitor or a phone, they all have heavy metals in them. Things like mercury and lead and cadmium. And if we throw these devices away in our garbage, well, they end up in the landfills. And these heavy metals can leach into our soils and our water supplies, which of course we don't want it to do. In fact, it's even illegal in a lot of places to throw these devices away in your garbage. So what can we do about that? Well, one of the things that we can do is if the device is still working, you may want to consider donating that device to charity, to a school, or maybe to a local community center. If the device isn't working, or maybe you don't want to donate it to anyone, well, then you can call your local community and see if you have a local recycling center in your community and see if they recycle electronics. If they don't recycle electronics, well, you might want to check with them anyway, because a lot of times they'll know who in the area will recycle those electronics for you. You might want to check with your manufacturer. A lot of times the manufacturers have a program where you can send the device back to the manufacturer and they'll take care of recycling it properly for you. If you have any big box stores in your area, like a Best Buy, you might want to check with them. A lot of times they have a recycling program that you can participate in. And you can always call your local computer company. We happen to have a recycling program for our customers that we take care of it so that they don't have to do anything and everything is taken care of properly. Now, before you do any of the steps that I just talked about, you want to make sure that you wipe all the data from the device that you're basically turning in. And deleting the data is not good enough because it's still easily accessible and it can be still taken off the device. One of the things that you want to do is you want to use a program like Eraser for Windows, or there's a utility that comes on the utility disk for a Mac that will actually completely wipe the data off of the device that you're using if you have like a hard drive in the device, like a computer. If you're using like a phone, typically a factory reset will take care of getting rid of any data on that particular device, but you should check with the manufacturer just to be sure. And if you have a printer that has a hard drive in it, you definitely want to check with the manufacturer to find out how to get any of that data off of that particular hard drive before you take it in for recycle. So if you have any questions about how to recycle your computer equipment, please contact me by going to our website at www.hireanitexpert.com, or you can enter your question below. I'd be glad to answer it. And as always, I hope you learned something today, and I look forward to seeing you on our next show.
Thanks for watching this episode of Technology Times with Jeannie DeWitt. For more great information, visit Jeannie's website at hireanitexpert.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Toledo Biz TV Shows.